that's streaming to Twitch. Yes, it appears that it is. It appears that it is. It is a fiddle. I'm back at work as of today. I wish I had some way to pay you back for all the trouble I put you through. Oh, come on. Once you become full-fledged braces, come back to Ruin. I'll be waiting for you. Alright, well, those all seem good to go. Okay, we caught the mare. And then, yeah, now we're going to Zeiss. Which is... I checked out the entirety of this tower. I did check out the entirety of the tower.
now.
Do I not currently have a way to revive someone? No, I do. Okay. I just gotta be more careful. There's a treasure chest on the other side. You have found the ultimate treasure. Oxygen.
We're good to go.
Ah, damn it.
Nicely done.
Hot fried chicken. Ain't that coming? Alright.
We're good to go.
Scent. Okay. Scent. Enemies become aware of presence. That does not seem to be a good one at all. I do not want that. I think it is. Okay. I've been here before, but this is a nice spot. The view here is breathtaking. Certainly doesn't feel like a checkpoint, that's for sure. Actually, I hear that a lot of visitors come here to see the waterfall. Chloe is obviously a princess. Really? Ruin sure has a lot of nice places, huh? I can understand why the Duke would want to live here. Agreed. But I think Roland is also a nice, relaxing place to live. Oh, you've been to Roland? Yes, I've been to all 5 of the great cities. Oh, that's right. Zeiss is up ahead. You'll be surprised how charming it is. Really? Sounds like we're in for some fun. Alright, why don't we get the paperwork started then? Okay. Good afternoon. How may I be of assistance? We were wondering what has to be done to obtain permission to enter Zeiss. Ah, okay then. Step right up. I'll take care of you. Be aware, though, that once these procedures have begun, you will not be allowed to leave the checkpoint. Are you okay with that? Yes. Go ahead, please. Then please start by signing these documents. Estelle and Joshua sign their names to the documents. Alright, everything looks to be in order. Is the young lady there not joining you? Oh, I only came to see them off. Ah, very well then. You'll be able to accompany them as far as the mouth of the Chaldea Tunnel. Thank you very much. What's the Chaldea Tunnel? It is the main road that joins this checkpoint to Zeiss. The path is a long tunnel that passes directly through Chaldea Hill. Wow, an underground road. That'll definitely be a first for me, too. Wow, this is amazing. So the waterfall comes from a man-made river. I think it's called the Lotz Waterway. It was made a very long time ago. Yes, and it's linked directly to the Valeria Lakeshore. Pretty impressive given that they did that without any orbits to help. So, what's that over there? That's the entrance to the tunnel, I think. Yeah. So I guess this is goodbye. Yes, so you're going to be traveling around the kingdom, right? We might be able to meet again in Gransel. Really? I'll be going back there when the Queen's birthday celebration starts. Some of her relatives will be there, so I have to join them. That's just a month away, isn't it? I think we may actually be in Gransel around that time. So then, once you're done with your family stuff, contact the Gransel Guild branch. If you do, we can try to meet up. We certainly will. Estelle and Joshua, I can't thank you enough. I won't ever forget everything that you've done for me. Come on, don't be so formal. We're in your debt as well, for many reasons. I'd say we're pretty even. What a thing to say. When we confronted the mayor, I said some terrible things. You care for no one but yourself. But I was no different. Should load up. Trails in the sky. Quests. Chapter 3, side quests. Hello, Liddy. How was your day? Huh? I've been running away from the reality of my own situation for a while now. To the orphanage and to the academy. Thank you. It's still very cold. But I honestly feel worse for the people in the majority of the states that are under lockdown now. I think it's 24 lockdown. That's the wrong word. Under emergency. I think it's kind of lockdown. I know it's very icy everywhere else. We're just really, really cold, which, like, I guess I would take negative 30 degrees over icy rain, but, like, man, it sucks for everybody else whose infrastructure is not built for it. Like, people in Oklahoma, ice block down, absolutely. I mean, getting iced on all sides. But the two of you taught me something. You helped me find the courage to hold my head high. Are you in a... God, I forget what you're talking about. But are you in a state that's currently being iced out? And find the strength to protect what matters. Because of you, I know how to be brave. We can defeat the ice. That is true. I was at a protest today. It went well. We got to march through the streets and yell "fuck ice," so that was a good time. I don't really get it, but if we were able to help you, I'm happy. Icy, shitty, icy, shitty. I know a lot of people's trees apparently are falling down because dead trees need to be cut down if it's going to snow. And yeah, it's a lot of trees just... It's one of those things that's just regular maintenance in Minnesota, that trees have to be trimmed and cut down, any dead branches, and the state makes sure to do that, because otherwise you can have a lot of road blockages. I think a lot of states really need to beef up their infrastructure to deal with these kinds of situations. It'd be nice if they had some money, I guess, from the federal government, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Oh, cheer up, okay? We'll see each other again in Gransel. Yes, absolutely. Great! Maybe we'll get to see Seek there too, right? It's great! That was a joke. I mean, Gransel's pretty far away. I don't think those wings would hold. Besides, your home is here. It's great? Zeke isn't just any bird, you know. I think he'll be there. I'm sure. Zeke's just full of surprises, isn't he? Well then, shall we be off? Yeah. Hey, good luck to both of you on your journey, and I'll be praying for you to find your father. Great! Thank you. You do take care. That's awesome. It's just too far. I have to fly all over to the place. I can only imagine that either he's not allowed at the Super Bowl. Yeah, or, yeah, absolutely. Great. Yes, I think so too. We'll see them again. Sorry to keep you waiting, Chloe. Miss Julia, you're done with your duties at Leiston Fortress. Yes, it took longer than I had anticipated. Pardon my rudeness, but I've come to get your report on the incident. Thank you for your service. It's great! Hey now, settle down, Zeke. Have you been fulfilling your duty as escort? Great! He's always been very helpful. Yeah, because, like, 20% of the people there would probably be fans of Trump, but the other 80% would be fucking booing the shit out of him. I mean, he's at Hitler status right now. Like how Hitler was during the Olympics. Haha, he's always been very helpful, isn't that right, Zeke? It's great! He's certainly chipper. The Arsail is stopped at the end of the highway. You're to report in there. Understood. I'll be leaving school for a while. I need to say goodbye to my teachers before returning to Gransel. Yeah, both team fans. I see what you're saying. Estelle, Joshua, I'll take what you taught me and show you that I can be strong. Stronger than even you two. I'll do everything in my power to see to that. What's wrong? Nothing. I just got the feeling that someone was coming. There's someone in here other than us? Guess not. No. But Hitler did get owned because, I forget his name, Jesse something, the black guy, beat all of the Germans, and Hitler fucking freaked out, which is very funny. Yeah. Fortunately, it's on even years. How is it going, Ava? Or Avari? However, I know you said you don't mind, so. Sorry, I must have imagined it. No, I get it. I think you still got a little crush on Chloe. Huh? What makes you say that? Oh, don't be shy. You know I can read you like a book. It's not unreasonable, after all. You did kiss her during the play. It is? It's cold. I know the rest of the nation is undergoing colds. Well, maybe not to the same degree that Minnesota is right now, but how is it? Did you guys get a foot of snow? I know a lot of places got a lot of snow and are dealing with some cold. I always worry about other people though, because I know that a lot of houses in Texas and stuff, they don't have heating units. So that's gotta fucking suck. Like, what do you even do? You just die? What if she asked you to come back? You'd say yes, right? I guess you didn't notice then. Notice what? The last scene. That was just for show, you know. It was staged, just so it would look like a real kiss for the audience. What? You really can be completely clueless sometimes. It was written right there in the script notes. Oh, haha. Yeah, it's probably like 6 or 7 inches. Maybe a foot, maybe I'll tell you what. I see. Note to self, do not insert foot into mouth. But why do I feel so relieved? Estelle, you okay? Haha, I'm fine. Come on, nice weights. Yeah, what's the temperature out there? Or is it just cold? I feel like people are not equipped to deal with cold. 7 degrees Fahrenheit? Absolutely warm. What a heat wave you are in. Nope, still empty. Wait, the wrong way? No, this is the right way. Ah.
Let's move out.
Reduced to searching empty chests? That's really sad. Oh, yeah. Well, again, I just hope everyone stays safe. I feel like if it would be anything, it would be like the Game Boy ports. I think I played Lego Star Wars on the Game Boy Color before I played it on the GameCube. But then I eventually played it on the GameCube, so... Oh, there's a healing thing right here. Wow.
Piece of cake.
I must have played some DS games. I feel like I only really played... Well, I guess it's on a lesser port. And I rented video games a lot in the past, and most of the time that would just be console games. Warning, beware of monsters. Better go check it out. Yeah.
Good to go.
I feel like handheld games are harder to get a hold of, in my experience, as someone who rented in the games. Shit. Okay. This seems dangerous.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. Definitely gonna need more party members before I can do that.
good to go.
Oops. The Lego one? Lego Star Wars? Yeah. I do remember playing it, but I don't remember it being super good. Especially after I'd played Lego Star Wars on the GameCube. Like, I've got to hurry. Huh? Someone's coming this way. Oh, good afternoon. Where's the fire? Good afternoon. Are you taking this road too? Well, yeah. Have you seen any lights that weren't working? The lights along the tunnel wall, I mean. Sorry if there are. I haven't noticed any. All of the lights we passed were still on, but we did pass one that was flickering. There's 2 rivers between it and here. That's it. It's just like I thought. Sorry, I have to hurry. I wonder if she's from Zeiss. Strange little kid. She seemed awfully flustered. And I'm kind of worried. Hey, you want to try following her? You read my mind. I don't like the idea of a little girl wandering around here by herself. We should catch up to her and stick close. Okay, come on, let's hurry. Yeah, I don't remember them being very good. A lot of Game Boy ports were just like, not very good. Sigh. I can't believe there are so many of them. It's going to break at this rate. Maybe this. Bearing set, angle of elevation 20 degrees. Orbital compression at 30%. Go! If you come any closer, then I won't miss next time. I mean it. Oh, shit. I think that might have made them angrier. Huh? Worm. Worm map. I remember you. We can talk later. Get back. We've got to get rid of these things first. Spews sticky fluid to weaken its prey. I love when there's worms that spew sticky fluid to weaken their prey. Ugh. I don't like that noise. Oh, I love that her attack has an area of effect. That's sick as hell.
Piece of cake.
That was scary. Thank you very much. I thought I was a goner for sure. Well, the important thing is that you're safe, but you really should be more careful. Stirring up monsters is a surefire way to get yourself eaten. But if I'd left them alone, they probably would have broken that light. Speaking of which, why would those things go after the lights anyway? Don't they do the same things when the highway lights are switched out? Deception in the circuits is the monster's favorite food. The highway lights work to keep monsters away, but when they stop working, they have the exact opposite effects. Ah, I get it. Still, you shouldn't mess with stuff like that. Deception might be their favorite food, but little girls probably rank a close second. Oh, sorry. Go easy there. Giving her nightmares and saying don't do that isn't exactly going to score you any points. Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. Anyway, my name's Estelle. I'm Joshua. We're bracers, affiliated with the guild. Oh, so that's why you're so tough. I'm Tita. I work as an apprentice at the Central Factory. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Well then, Tita. Ready to Zeiss, so do you want to join us the rest of the way? That's right, you don't want to be around here if the monsters show up again. Really? Thank you. Would you mind waiting for a little bit? I gotta get that light fixed. Yeah, it's probably risky to leave it like that. How in the world did you know it had burned out, though? Well, I was lucky enough to notice the problem when I was looking in the computer database. You got computers? It seems like a defective unit was installed here by mistake. Oh, alright, it's a good thing you caught it when you did. Computer? Database? Okay, that should do it. Sorry it took so long. Wow, color me impressed. Well, if she's an apprentice at the Central Factory, she has to be good. Well, I didn't do anything special. I just fixed the quartz connection and adjusted the orbital pressure. Well, it sure sounds special. It's not that big a deal. Okay, how to explain this? Each orbit has a quartz circuit inside, and if that isn't properly connected, the orbital energy inside the unit will have nowhere to go, and as a result, the orbit won't be able to function properly. This happens sometimes with the highway lights, which means their ability to give out light and ward off monsters is compromised, so stop! Maybe you should save the explanation for after we get on the road. I mean, if we stand around too long, the monsters, you know... Yeah, I guess so. I was just warming up, too. Well, why don't we set up for Zeiss, then? Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Serve it, auntie.
We're good to go.
Oh! The tunnel ends here, so does that mean this is the entrance to Zeiss? That's right. It leads right into the basement of the central factory. I'm excited to see it. The central factory is the pride and joy of Zeiss, since it's an industrial city. I've heard it was big, but that's about all I really know. Well, yeah, it's really huge. Anyone who's not used to the layout could get lost in a hurry. Ugh, that's a creepy thought. I'm beginning to worry whether or not we'll really be able to make it to the guild. The way out to the city is up on the first floor. I'll show you how to get there. Thanks. Well, let's go in. Who's this guy? Okay, that makes 8K. Let's check and double check. Let's check another factory. Alright. Elevator, right? Wow, what's this place? It looks like almost the entire factory is completely automated. Below the city, there are lots of ornament factories. They make everything from lights to airship parts. That's awesome. A little overwhelming, but awesome. Okay, what's this room? This is the elevator. It can take us from the basement to the roof. Can't say I've ever seen one of these outside of the mines. And this one seems super high-tech. Well, this is Zeiss. Since this is the central factory, I'm sure they have quite a few of these. They have more than one? It's the latest model, too. Maximum weight capacity, 50 tonne. It can handle even heavy industrial equipment, no problem. I don't entirely get it, but it sure sounds impressive. So how do we get it to move? Well, you just pick which floor you want on the panel. Let's see, you want to go into the city, right? Yes, can you take us up to the first floor? Okay. Whoa! Wow, check out the size of this place. This is the Central Factory's main floor. It's where the reception desk and some consumer maintenance windows are. I see, so we can get out to town from here. Oh, Tina! Miss Hazel? There you are. Supervisor Travis has been looking for you. He'd like for you to go straight to the operations room. Oh, okay, I will. Uh-oh, sounds urgent. Thank you for showing us around. It's no big deal. It's the least I can do after you beat up those monsters for me. Well, we're planning to be in Zeiss for a little while. Would you mind if we stop by to see you again? I'd love that. Bye-bye, then. What a sweet kid. I get the impression that she's a lot tougher than she looks. I agree. I always wanted a sweet, lovable little sister like her, instead of, might I add, an obnoxious little brother. Keep saying things like that, but you're the one who's always following me around. If you want to be more like a real older sister, you need to get your head out of the clouds every now and then. Look who's talking. Anyway, all sibling rivalries aside, want to head into the city? No, I didn't get an actual text message. Yeah, first I'd like to switch assignments at the guild, plus we can see if there's any new information on the orbit or Dad. Sounds like a plan! Ooh, you need a lot of orbits. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh wait, no. Okay, I think I could spend a lot of time in those menus. Specific combinations. City block. Well, what's this? Some kind of moving staircase. It is a really long climb, so I guess it would be tough without it. Yeah, but to have the whole thing moving underneath you? This place has been full of surprises ever since we got here. No kidding. That's incredible. Staircase that moves. Okay. Shops over something. Oh. Okay, before I go in there, I'm gonna grab another drink. Oh. chapter 2 out of 8. Interesting, Lucis. Well, I will catch up in no time. Hi there. Pardon us. See, we're finally here, I see. Estelle, Joshua, welcome to Zeiss. Huh? You know us? I've already been briefed on your arrival from one Jean at the ruined branch. A girl with chestnut hair tied in twin ponytails and a boy with black hair and amber eyes. That is you, is it not? Okay. My name is Kilika. Zeiss, welcome to your service. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, same here. The pleasure is ours. I know you've only just arrived, but I'd like to proceed with the formalities of changing your affiliation. If you'll just sign these documents. Okay. Stella and Joshua signed the assignment change forms. That should do it. You are both now affiliates of the Zeiss Regional Guild. There are no urgent matters that must be seen to currently. You're free to check the bulletin board and work at your own pace. It's kind of disappointing, but hey, a little peace and quiet can be a good thing. Alright, I had a question to ask. About Cassius, correct? She can read minds! Did Jean tell you about him too? The whole sordid matter. I'm sorry to have to say that Cassius is not currently in the Zeiss region. He only stops in every few months or so. Vigorous. Now just leaves Grancel. Maybe. I believe I might be able to provide you with a lead in another matter. Please take this. Received attention factory chief. What's this? It is a letter of introduction to the head of the central factory, one Mr. Murdoch. He's basically like the mayor of the Zeiss region. Is this in regards to the matter of the Black Orbmen? Stories of the mayor's residence painted as a very mysterious item. I suggest that you consult with the factory chief and see what he has to say. But wow, you really got all this planned out. You have some kind of superpower, Kilika? My business is to provide support for braces such as yourself. I simply decipher the intelligence they're provided and pass it on, as the mandates of my job require. Wow, I really appreciate your assistance. Think nothing of it. I trust that you will return to assist us should a major incident occur. Haha, you can count us when the time comes. Well, do you want to go ahead and see the factory chief? Sounds good to me. Okay. I'm seeking an interim librarian with keen investigation skills. Anyone who wishes to apply, please see me in the archives on the second floor. Please understand, too, that you may be asked to pick up some slack on a few odds and ends before the real work begins. Alright. To the library. Or the archives, or what have you. This is just some guy's house. Or this building. Okay. No, this is just somebody's house. Is it at the chapel, maybe? Excuse me, we saw your request on the bulletin board. Oh my, you're here already. I only just put in the request a little while ago. Well, we just had, we just come in to change assignments, so we were ready for work. Well, shall we get started then? That's fine. It's about hiring the temp librarian, right? Yes, that's right. It's turned out to be much more of an ordeal than expected. What kind of an ordeal? I'll explain that in a moment. Beforehand, though, I have a matter that I would like you to help settle. Consider it a favor, if you will. What kind of a matter you're referring to? The archives loan out some books out to various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past the due date and don't pay the fee. First, I'd like you to get our books back. What? That's simple. Where do we need to go? Let's see. They should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic. 3rd floor design room, 4th floor lab and clinic. Got it. Is that everything? Yes. Please come back once you have them. Okay, we will. Start immediately. Where's the book, motherfucker? Kitty Talk for Dummies. Pronunciation of the feline language has distinct characteristics depending on the region and may differ slightly from the following information. This can be considered comparable to dialects in the human tongue. In addition, since the number of elongated vowel sounds indicated by the tilde character are intimately related to a cat's personality and emotional state, there is quite a broad range of variation. That being said, I have attempted to compile a list of the most common expressions. Specific examples. You're absolutely right. Strong affirmation. This way, when guiding. This is it. An expression of delight. Go. Hold up, when urging to be cautious. These nails are bothering me. When agitated. I'm hungry. An expression of caution. I'm tired. Who are you? Yes, that's right. What's wrong? So we meet again, fleshy thing. Go. It's been a while. How have you been? Goodbye. Yes, that's exactly right. Strong affirmation. Go. A yawn. What did you just say, oh hairless one? An expression of reproach. You're welcome, squishy pig thing. I'm hungry, kitten talk. Go. I'm sorry. Well, that certainly was, a little kitty language. Oh, are you done? We brought them for you. Good, now I just need the other books. Oh, lab and clinic on the 4th floor. Okay. Found tomorrow's cooking. Can I still read the book if it's not in my possession? Oh, I cannot. Okay. It's a Buddha-base. Quest, temp librarian completed. Good, now we have all the books again. I thank you for your assistance. Haha, it was no big deal. We didn't have any issues. That's good to hear. In that case, perhaps I should go ahead and ask you for help with my favorite type of work. Oh, that's right. You mentioned having some significant problem somewhere along the line. What kind of work is it? Just like before, we need some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called The Herb Woodpecker. Make a note of that. Right, Herb Woodpecker. Woodpecker. So it's a book on birds, right? So do you have any clues for us? Yes, as a matter of fact. Take a look at this. Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. Okay, I wrote that down, but what the heck is it? It was written on the card that was taken from the book. I imagine that it's some kind of hint as to its whereabouts. A hint of bad poetry, maybe? So it was only borrowed because someone with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide it somewhere? Evidently so. It's the sort of trick that researchers used to play on each other long ago. I have no idea what would possess someone to hide a book, of all things. But we certainly have our fair share of unusual characters. It's not surprising that any of them might follow such a bizarre custom. Anyway, I'll leave this matter in your capable hands. Please, bring the book back. Hey, hold on a second. Is that the only lead we have? I'm afraid so. But the guild sent you, so I have every confidence in your ability. Well, that's just awesome. Understood. It will be difficult work, but we'll do all we can. We may have to search every nook and cranny in Zeus, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'll be waiting here. When you do find it, please bring it back to me. Let's get this show on the road, then. I look forward to seeing you again. Let's see. What was the other quest? Bronchider has been spotted roving the tracked plains road.
Let's move out. Let's move out. Within the mountain village pond. good to go.
Monsters appeared. Oh, that's a lot of monsters.
Not now.
Holy shit. This monster.
We're good to go.
Piece of cake.
Ah, there it is. There we go.
Let's move out. Let's move out.
Horse. On the bracer order done. Alright. Let's go do make whatever it says to speak the factory chief. Yeah, I don't know if it was a good move to try to do that monster quest without having a third person, but I figured, why the heck? Oh, you're the ones with Tina before now. Welcome to the Central Factory. Can I help you? We are from the Bracer Guild. I'd like to meet with the factory head if we may. Estelle reached into her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, then flourished the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just wait a moment, please. Hazel used the intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estelle all the while. Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes, sir, the people from the Bracer Guild are... Yes, sir, right away. Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the second floor. And hi, said I didn't think you'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you two. We're still in Joshua, right?
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, sir. I'm sorry to bother you at work like this.
No, don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild, and Cassius in particular, have done a great deal for me in the past. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children.
Huh? You know, Dad?
I guess you might say that. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest orbits in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have him come over.
I see. That explains all the business trips, then.
And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. What can I do for you? I'm happy to help.
Yeah, thanks, sir. It's kind of a long story. Joshua and Estelle will explain to Murdoch about the events surrounding the mysterious black orbment.
I see. Well then, would you mind if I had a look at this orbit?
Sure, no problem. Estelle produced the black orbit and handed it to the factory chief.
Now this is certainly an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere.
Caliber?
I mean the numbers that are carved into the orbit's frame. Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an orbit to be produced without them. It's not just in Liberal either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the orbits were first invented 50 years ago.
Huh, you don't say. Estelle took out her combat orbit and eyeballed it suspiciously. You're right, there are numbers right there. Crazy. Ugh, you mean to say that you've never noticed in all this time? Oh, you hush. But seriously, is it really that strange for one to have no caliper on it?
It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbit factory.
It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you're taking a meeting. So less of the sweet and awesome, more of the stabby hurdy. Got it.
Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside.
What is it?
I can't find the maintenance cover. Now that I really look at it, it has no seams at all. It has no seams to it at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the inside of it.
Oh man, would it be possible to cut it open?
That might work, yes, but I'd hate to just break something belonging to Cassius like that.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should let that professor handle it. Oh right, the one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the orbit. Cell showed Murdoch the note that was in the package for Cassius.
Please ask Professor R to do an analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor R is, would you? Well, let me think. Later on, the people that Cassius knew. It must be Professor Russell.
I thought so. Who's Professor Russell? Then wait a second, how do you know this guy? I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place.
Hey, you know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, orbits were invented by Professor Epstein. And Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbits and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberal is a technologically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the orbital revolution.
Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that.
Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old prof handle this orbit. We have no idea what it is, really.
Huh?
Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship.
What's that far off look? I guess that's a lot. That a lot's happened.
I'm sorry, I'm sure that he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. Can't hurt.
Thanks, Chief. Where should we go find him?
Hold on a moment.
Murdoch flipped the switch on the intercom.
Testing. I could. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting.
What, did you just call the professor or something?
No. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing.
Wow, he must really be a genius. Wait, then who did you call?
His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way.
The child? Excuse me? What? You... Oh, Estelle and Joshua?
You mean that you know each other?
Yeah, we only just met a little while ago, though.
So then I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter? Exactly. Tea time. I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house.
To see Grandpa? Okay, I will.
I appreciate it. Ah yes, if you learn anything new, I'd love it if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this.
Haha, sure thing. You'll excuse us then. I didn't think you'd be coming, and you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder you're so comfortable with orbits. Oh, come on, I'm still just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, did you Bracers have business with my grandpa? Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather. Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west and there it is. Got it. Well, let's get moving. Her slots are sealed? What the fuck? Hold on. That's wait. Chile has one that we need to open. Okay. This is my house. Wow, nice place. Professor Russell's here? No, I think he's in the workshop. Through this door. We should go and say hi then. I'm home, Grandpa.
Okay, maybe this way.
So this is the professor? Nice to, meet you. My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on... are you jorking it right now? Like, straight up, spanking the monkey right in front of us? Granddaughter's right there, man.
Got it!
Eek.
Indeed, it is finally complete. That's right. Who's the man? I'm the man. Yes, I should start testing it at once.
Whoa! What the hell? I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working. He doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days. Oh, I see. He really is something. Oh, he's something, all right. I'm so embarrassed. Grandpa, there are some people here who need to talk to you.
Who? No, Traitor, you're coming at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests.
But Grandpa...
The new invention will actually block a biosensor orbit's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans.
Oh, really?
Yes, really, since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now come on, we've got testing to do.
Right. Professor Russell and Tina begin working with some complex-looking equipment. Hey now, never mind Estelle, I think we should just let them be for a little while.
Hey, you with the black hair!
Who, me?
Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is an opaque titled Open Energies Applied to Force Fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it.
Alright. Wait, Joshua?
Hey, young lady, you with the antenna hair?
Antenna?
Oh, no you didn't. Quit farting around and make me some coffee.
Why should I have to make you coffee?
I did get black, by the way. Oh, to clear as mud.
Not hearing a word I say.
Fine, whatever.
Yep, perfect. All set, Grandpa.
Just as fast as ever.
Oh. Where are Estelle and Joshua?
Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Monarchs sent along some fresh faces there, I presume.
Grandpa. So Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening.
Sorry about all that. I just assumed you were both new employees in such a factory. So it's only natural that you wound up being trapped as assistants.
This is no laughing matter, especially since the only thing you had me helping with was making coffee, girls conveying metal parts together too, old man. Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of the deal, in the end. How often does one get to participate in startup testing a brand new type of orbit, after all?
Well, now, you're bright lad then, aren't you? Want to give up this bracer nonsense and start up in the field of orbital engineering?
Grandpa! I'm really sorry, guys. I guess I got caught up in the moment, too. You don't need to apologize, sweetie, but I thought the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man, not some old fart with attention deficit issues.
Haha, please, you're too kind. Moving on, so I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise.
So you really do know our dad?
Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years or so.
I met him, too. He had the really nice mustache, right? Well, I don't know if I call it nice, so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe and trusting you-know-what with Professor Russell after all. Yes, I have to agree.
What are you talking about? And what is it you wanted my help with?
Well, Estelle explained to the press the whole sequence of events surrounding the Black Orbit.
I see.
Wow, a pitch black orbit.
Yes, it was intriguing, with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at the frame, too.
Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the orbit. Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter.
Just as I thought. Yeah, take a look.
Okay. Estelle, Joshua, and Tina peered intently at the black orbit. Huh? There's not even a scratch.
The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think.
That's just crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one.
But I can certainly spend some time on trying. But first I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan.
A what now? That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. Yeah, making my head hurt with your techno babble. Just tell me what's used thing. Take a look, accomplish.
put in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this orbment does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity it is occurring, but it's a start. That should give us a major clue. Indeed. So without further ado, Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first? Sure! Estelle and Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, but sounds great to me. I'll even help with prep. Alright, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared. No, I want to see it too. No fear working when I'm not around. My house, my rules. What is up with these two? I see where she gets it. Ahem. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you'll put the orbit on the stand. Okay. Like this? Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita? All set. Good, good. And now commencing global force measurement test on the Black Orbit. Black Orbit? So that's going to be the official name after all? But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not something cool like Dark Thingy of Impending Doom? No, simple is best. Anything longer than Black Orbit would just be annoying to say. Fidget. Oh, look at her. She's all anxious to start. Oh, he. Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please. Okay. Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby. Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated. Okay, from here on out, this is real to you. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we have to do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Let's just see how much this contraption is really worth. You're sure in a good mood. And click! Neat. It's all glowing and stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on this crystal circuit. There. Tita, any readings? Yes, but they're kind of weird. The tachometer, needle shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around like it's a dial. What? Eek! What's going on here? Joshua! It's that same black light from before. What? Oh, whoopsie. Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down. Don't you dare. Just a little longer and we'll have something. Wait a second. All the lights in town are going out. Huh? Watch it. Now we have no choice than terminating the experiment. Oh, they're back on. Whew. Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the Black Orbit sat. But even that, well, as for everything else. Good. It looks like the experiment's finished. How's it outside? Fine. All the lights are back like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking, though. Okay. But just what the hell was all that? That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon. The what down? You know, everything inside all the orbits just stopped working at once? So the Black Orbit did this? Yes, I've no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. That's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting. Most interesting indeed. Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting. Professor! Murdoch, just the man I wanted to see. The fury is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell are you up to this would cause all the power downtown to go out? How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the Black Orbit, and it caused this. Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that this was your fault. Oh, nuts, you got me. That's it? They're just okay again? Are they always like this? This is so embarrassing. And so the first day in Zeiss kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. No kidding. But back on the subject of the Black Orbit, it's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined possible. Yeah, what's the prof gonna do now that all his equipment's gone all kerflooey? Good morning, guys. Morning, Tina. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday. No kidding. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep, like babies. Is the professor already up? Oh, he left for the central factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the Black Orbit secrets. Wow, looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in it. We really appreciate both of you taking the time to just look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on in that orbit, too. Maybe there's something we can do to help. Yay, then you can come with me. Uh-oh, I almost forgot about the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you your breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire. I guess that's what that smell is, but man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to roll it. She could be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down. That's
That's kind of creepy, Estelle. And now that we've had a good breakfast, off to the Central Factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check in at the guild. I think it might be best to report on what happened yesterday, just to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Hey, Gina, would you mind if we stop by there on our way? Sure, go ahead. Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? When you're ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual, Killicup? We've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Well, Joshua explained the details of the orbital blackout. I see. So the orbment that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. We thought you'd say that. When we have more information, we'll contact you immediately. I should make sure there's not any quests that I'm missing out on, I guess. The silence of the guys. They're not gonna let me leave. Damn it. You gotta have some big escalators. Ah, another failure. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Ah, hello, Tita. And you two are here as well, I see. What can I say? We were worried. Is that what are you working on? Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black orbit, but it hasn't been going very well. What seems to be the problem? Perhaps a demonstration is in order. And, click. Wow, what's that thing? It's a circular saw. It's made of a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. Count Olaf looking motherfucker. That ought to do it then. It stopped. I thought that might happen. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. It seems like the black orbit is blocking the functionality of the other orbits, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was totally made for the purpose of killing the lights. Yeah. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interference with nearby orbits seems to spread out, moving from orbit to orbit, like chain lightning. I'd put the range at about 5 out, okay? But if there are no orbits powered on within that range, well, then that's when the effect stops. Orbment is like their version of electricity. So everything in this world is powered by orbs. That's pretty much it. Honestly, I was trying to think of more things that goes along with that, but it's like orbments are their version of electricity. But it's also elemental related. So there's like fire orbments and stuff, but like you know, for how long this series is, I'm sure we're gonna have at least one Christmas thing, so we will find out then. But if there are no orbits powered on with it while the effect stops, I see, that makes sense. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. There has to be Santa, at least at some point through this, like these 18 games, there's gotta be Santa. It's very troubling. Is there any way to destroy the thing? Maybe with a good scream and a really hard whack? Don't be ridiculous. Didn't you see the big saw do exactly nothing to it just a moment ago? Well, yeah, anyone thought of trying fire? Maybe it'd melt down in a blast furnace or something. If we did that, the insides of it would melt too. Oh, yeah, well, it was worth a shot. Actually, it might work. Really? You know of a way to burn it open? No, that's not what I meant. Orbal power. That's what drives orbits to work. Can't be used for this problem. But to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbal energy. Is there even such a thing? The combustion engine. It's a device that burns fuel to generate energy. The idea's been around for a long time, but it's very inefficient when compared to an orbal energy. However, all you need to work on them are standard tools. Huh, neat. I get it. Fire's the key. But Grandpa, I've never even seen one of them. I'm pretty certain that there's one under study in the Central Factory workshop. Oh, you'll need to get fuel as well. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. Uh-oh. Can't wait until all orbmen stop working and then they can switch to gasoline and then, you know, nothing bad will happen to their planet. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Yes, it should do the job. I'll start getting the tools ready. I'll help. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do anything super technical like Tina can. Well, you can go and get the engine and gasoline. It's going to be heavy, but your braces should be strong enough to move it. Okay, leave it to us. So, where would we find these? Let's see. Don't tell me you forgot. I forgot. You just said not to say that. Estelle, if you look in the operations room, you could probably find them. What the heck is an operations room? It's a room with a bunch of Orbal computers. It's on the 5th floor. They store all kinds of information there for safekeeping. Wow, I didn't even know there was such a place. Then I leave it in your capable hands. Ugh, making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man, well played. Oh well, let's go find this operation room thingy. To the 5th floor then. Yay, we get to see people who don't know how computers work try to operate a computer. Just like my job. Wow, check out this place. This has to be the operations room. Hey, you two! I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name's Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. Nice to meet you. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so if... Professor Russell? He's not in trouble again, is he? Again? You really don't have much faith in him, do you? No, I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one who developed the capital unit, after all. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl. Just an all-around good kid. Alright, so my wife is going to bed. I'll be back in a little bit. Cheetah, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl, just an all-around good kid. Yeah, I get what you mean, but I don't think we have time to stand around talking in that case. We need to find where the central factory stores its equipment. Oh, is that what this is all about? In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. The cylindrical device is the type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation. This one is equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything, from calculating material density to informational retrieval. Now, for information retrieval, you have to use this front panel to select the mode. That will send the signal through the wiring and allow you to access the memory orbit. There is a quartz inside that trains a rapid light pulse on it, you see. Then it simply extracts the data you want. So I trust you know how it works now? No sweat. I'm impressed, Estelle. You're way better with modern technology than I am. Okay, so I lied. All that stuff went completely over my head. Now here's the setup. You change the mode with this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. Normal calculator. Capel, system 7, memory, check. Okay, database access, please input search. Establishment. Death of Prof. S1154, Reception Calendar. Death of Prof. See outside of the sovereign state of Lamont. Here's the liberal kingdom proposes the spread of technology to check reception. After instruction of the factory is unwilling to There's an overpowered airship that called Travis completed 39 failed test flights before success was achieved. The Zeiss engineering factory was renamed Zeiss Central Factory and began sharing technology with the Verne Company and Rhineford Company. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation is established, and the Transit Commuter Airship, the Linden's commissioned. Transit Commuter Airship, the Cecilia's commissioned. Factory Airship, the Leibniz is completed. Design Central Factory is dismantled and reconstruction at its current site. The partially underground factory in the Caladia Hills. Professor Russell resigns from the position as factory chief and is succeeded by Murdoch. Natural science and medical research divisions are founded. Mastership Eterna sinks in Calvert waters. Crown Prince Judas dies. The Orbital Network, a joint venture with the Epstein Foundation, is publicly announced. Outbreak of the 100 Days War, the central factory is taken by the Erebonian Army. Professor Russell develops patrol airships at Lightstein Fortress, which are used to mount a highly effective counteroffensive and soon become central to the Royal Army. Liberal and Erebonia sign a peace accord. Ormond exports to the Erebonian Empire resumed. Version 1.0 of the Capel Orbital computer is completed. Sweetie Swagger got some Yager. Development commences on the high-speed cruiser, the R-Sail. Our sales completed and flight tests commence. Okay. General determined for the devices to draw orbital energy, blah 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 blah. Electrical circuit. Grouping of 7 gemstones found throughout the continent. Prizes jewels for eons. Airships. Ships that fly through the air. Weaponry. Tactical ordnance. Related topics. Combustion engine. The machine which generates usable energy by burning fuel within. Less efficient than its orbital counterpart due to issues with gaseous exhaust and noise pollution. Number owned 1. Owner maintenance chief Gustav. Gasoline. A liquid derived from the purification of the naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum. Used primarily as fuel for combustion engines and as an industrial solvent. Republic manufactured gasoline, 20 mid-sized tanks. Repository or mint manufacturing factory. Underground factory entrance. Highly considered uncomfortable to ride at very limited speed, primarily used for transporting cargo. Maintenance chief Gustav and or mint manufacturing factory. So you found what you were looking for. Wow, it's like a magic box or something. Mobile computers are really something. As I understand it, Professor Russell's teacher, Professor Epstein, was responsible for the original concept, but it was Professor Russell's talent that made an idea into reality. If only his presence of mind were on par with his intelligence. Well, Ideos isn't one to bestow 2 blessings on one person. By the way, where can we find the guy who has one of these combustion engine thingies? The maintenance chief, right? Where is he? He's currently overseeing the airfield, so you'd have to go there to speak to him. Also, the gasoline is likely in Orbment Manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there. I'm sure they'll be happy to get it for you. Maintenance chief Gustav is down at the airfield. We're going to combustion engine and the gasoline is in the basement manufacturing facility. Thanks, you've been a big help. Think nothing of it. Let me know if you need anything else. Gasoline. My favorite cocktail. Excuse me. What's that? May I help you? Estelle and Joshua explained the task sent to them by Professor Russell. You need gasoline? I think we have a tank of it back in storage somewhere. I'll check for you. Faye used the intercom. This is Faye, got a request down here. We still have that tank of calibrated gasoline there in the warehouse, right? Can you send some down? Yeah, enough to carry. Thanks. They're sending some for you right now. Sending? Holy. There we are. Is this gasoline? So that's what sending is. Neat, isn't it? This conveyor belt system isn't just for ordering goods. It's an entire network that connects the whole facility. Convenient. Professor Russell invented it. Originally, it was just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth, but the professor completely rebuilt the system into something a lot more useful. Of course, getting all the infrastructure in place is a gigantic pain in the I can only imagine. We have to be on our way. Thank you for your help. No problem. I don't know what you're using it for, but be careful with that gasoline. It has a tendency to, fireball. Woo! Let's go start a fire! Okay, now to the airfield. Is that the landing port? Hi, need a flight? The westbound airship just departed a few minutes ago. No, thank you. We don't need an airship right now. Actually, we need to talk to Gustav, was it? You mean the maintenance chief? He's not here at the moment. What do you mean not here? He went to the Leiston Fortress 2 or 3 days ago. Some kind of repair emergency on a military patrol ship. Leiston Fortress? As in the largest base in the Royal Army? Out by Lake Valeria? Up in the north part of Zeiss? Wonderful. He won't be coming back from there anytime soon. So what do we do about the professor's request? I don't know anything about that, but the chief is actually on his way back. He just sent word to us. Oh, hey, airship. Speaking of the devil. An orange airship? Hold the phone, since when are public airships orange? No, that doesn't look like a regular public airship. The shape is wrong. It's got work arms all over it. Now that you mention it, that's a central factory vessel, a Leibniz. It's the same model as the public transports, but it's had several modifications. It's used for large-scale maintenance and transport. Ah, a flying factory. Then the maintenance chief is on that airship? That's right. Now's your chance. You need to talk with him, no? We do. Thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. Oh, man. I was yelling at the protest so much earlier that it's very hard to do voices.
What do you want? The Leibniz is a amount of birds stored in her. It's dangerous to stand clear.
Actually, we're looking for someone. Isn't there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav on the ship?
What do you want with me?
Oh, well, that's convenient. Estelle explained that Professor Russell had asked them to find and borrow a combustion engine.
Oh, you're running errands for Russell, are you? But a combustion engine, huh? Well, you got good time, and I'll give you that.
Huh?
Hang on a second.
Does he actually have one packed onto the ship? Looks like it. Here you go. It's a heavy beast, though, so be careful. Received combustion engine. Wow, you weren't kidding, but we can still manage to carry it.
Hey, it got some spirit to you for such a young girl. Haha, I like it.
Thanks.
It's a pretty interesting little coincidence, Morty. That old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military.
Huh? From the military?
Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today.
Huh, lucky for us. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Now that we got what we need, why don't we take it back to the professor? Sure thing. Thank you, Mr. Maintenance Chief.
Sure. Give my regards to the old man.
Yeah, is that not suspicious that why would you need a gas engine except to work on black ordnance? We're back. We brought what you asked for.
Excellent!
Thank you. Hand over combustion engine. Hand over gasoline tank. We're kidding about how heavy that thing is.
Yes, your brute strength is most useful, girl. Perfect timing, too, as I've just finished preparing the tools. All that's left is to set up the engine and put gas in it. If you'll go and put on the finishing touches, Tina.
Yes, sir.
And it's all set.
Oh, this thing is really clunky. Are all these engines like this? Yeah, it converts the energy given by the burning gas to power the tools. So this way, they don't need orbital energy.
Indeed. Now let's not dawdle. Let me flip the switch. And a click.
Jeez, this thing sure makes a racket. Definitely a lot louder than orbital engines.
That's one of its drawbacks, yes, but now we need to fear activating the black orbit this way. Let's get started.
Gulp. Oh. Well, that's some serious sparkage.
Okay, shut it down for now. We've seen how much physical punishment it can take, and how much punishment our ears can take as well.
Estelle and the others crowd around to get a closer look. A tiny scratch is faintly visible. That's it? It's incredible, and with a special alloy saw, too. Whatever it's made of, it's tougher than anything I've ever seen.
But if we keep at it, I believe this would work. We're going to go through quite a few saw blades, though.
So it's going to be a real test of patience, then. Hey, Professor, can I talk to you for a second? Oh, have you already finished the modifications?
Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to. Anyway, what is it? Is something wrong?
I just received a message from the hotel in Elma for you. The orbital-powered pump that supplies the hot water for their spas broke down. Since they can't make any money like this, they'd like for you to come and try to fix it.
Ah, you must be kidding. Damn it, of all the times for this to happen.
If you're that busy, why don't you send another engineer over?
No, that pile of junk is at least 40 years old. The younger techs have no idea what to do with anything that's not state-of-the-art. Oh, what a pain in the...
Grandpa, maybe I could go over and do the repairs, you think? Hmm? Tita? You took me there to help with maintenance before. I think it'll be fine if just I go.
I'm sure you do a fine job of the repairs. That's not what concerns me.
Agreed, there are monsters out there. We can't just leave Mrs. Mao like this. If that's a problem, why don't you let us handle this? Huh? It's a Bracer's duty to ensure the safety of Liberal's roadways. Therefore, seeing that Tita arrives at her destination safely is our responsibility.
Well, that's another story. If you're all with her, then we don't need to worry. All right, then, thank you.
Are you sure this is okay? Don't worry about it. Kids shouldn't sweat the details so much. If you're ready, then let's go. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay, Grandpa and Mr. Murdoch, we'll be back soon.
Take care, dear.
Be careful out there.
Holy moly.
At Forgle Bat. Okay. So, oh, sounds kind of fun. There's a hot spring there, right? Right, it's a real nice place. My grandpa's taken me there a few times. Well then, let's set up. Just go out the south entrance, right? Right, then just follow along the south road to get there. Okay, let's get going. Alright, just took about 2 hours, but we made it to the next gameplay section. Laboratory on the 4th floor of the central factory.
What is it? Oh, if you're looking for Ray, he's out to lunch.
No, we checked out the bulletin board and... Oh, I see.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. My name's Terry. I'm a researcher here at the Central Factory. I'm Estelle, racer in training. I'm Joshua. It's nice to meet you. Likewise. Getting straight to business, I have a task for you. Do your schedules allow for it? Sure, I don't see a problem with it. The request said you needed help with testing a new type of sneaker. Could you give us a little more detail? Well, certainly. But first, here. Received Alpha Strega. Is this your new kind of sneaker? Yes, the Strega Corporation is conducting research on new projects to bring to market. This particular test requires you to wear these prototypes around in various places. Upon the successful completion of this test, all that will remain is to put them into production. I see. Hey, just a second there, buddy. Did you just say the Strega Corporation? Yes. So then this new line of sneakers, yes, it's the Strega Corporation's newest product. Didn't I just say all this? Oh, great ideas. Thank you for bestowing upon me, or us, this magnificent job. Are you alright? Why the sudden prayer? Don't mind her. Still something of a sneaker collector. More to the point, she pretty much adores the Strega brand ones. Oh, I get it now. Oh, so you might say she has sneaker mania. I was just a little taken aback by her reaction. Estelle, when you snap out of it, I get that you're excited, but we do have work to do. Oh, yes, you're correct. Well, you certainly have spirit, a scary amount, in fact. So will you do the test? Please don't pray me. Yes, absolutely. See what I mean? It's alright, please proceed. We'll take on the job. You want us to wear these shoes everywhere we go? Yes, that's correct. From the Elmo Spa to the Wolf Fort, all the way to the Sanctine Gate. When you feel you're testing them out properly, bring them back to me. The layer between the sole and insole is my responsibility, so I have to see how it holds up. You need us to report back when we have the chance. That at last. At least now see if you can wear them out. Just leave it to me. You'll excuse us. Forgle Bar. May I see the tomato for a moment? Hand it over acerbic tomato. Smells nothing like a regular tomato, much stronger than I'm used to. Let me try it. Ah! Blah, blah, blah. What is this? It's terrible. My taste buds have been violated. See, it's just gross. Oh, you gotta get that banana ring out. You gotta get that monkey ball bonanza. I did get a chance at one arcade to play Super Monkey Ball in arcade, and I love how the controller is just literally a banana. It's very silly looking, and it does look inappropriate. Maybe it would be good for research, but I can't see anyone wanting to eat it. Well, it sure can't be eaten as is, but it certainly is an interesting flavor and scent. With the right preparation, it could be a useful ingredient for cooking, maybe. Let's see if I can... Super... Yeah, here we go. As you can see, well, I can't zoom in on these photos, I guess, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know. That's crazy. That's so crazy. It's fun though. It was fun. It was fun to play with. But it certainly has an interesting flavor. Dude, maybe. Does it worry you to eat something that nasty? I mean, the joystick that plays you back a little. I don't have a joke that's not just somebody having sex with a Super Monkey Ball
should just, let that go.
No, I found that strongly bitter foods tend to be very good for one's health when they don't kill you. Any traditional Seishian cooking calls for some very strong ingredients.
I'm not sure I'd want to try that.
Yeah, that should be just the right level of bitter to nicely complement the dish. Here, you can be the first to try out my newest dish. Consider my thanks for introducing me to such an amazing food. A tomato sandwich.
I think I'll save this for later.
Now I need to get back to work. Thanks for everything today. Okay, see you later. Excuse us.
Appears that someone has filched some cigarettes that were being stored in a cabinet in the clinic. Please find the dirty crook who did this ASAP. Come see me on the 4th floor at the clinic with info and possible suspects. Who could possibly be smoking? That's evil. You should never smoke. I swear, this time you're not getting away. Good afternoon, Dr. Miriam. Oh, good afternoon. Oh my, so many of you. Yeah, we saw your posting on the bulletin board. I'm Estelle, a junior brazier. And I'm Joshua, also a junior brazier. We heard that there might be a case for us here. Yes, I'd certainly say so. If you can, it'd be ideal if you started your investigation at once. Do you think it'd be possible? Okay then. I know this is urgent, but can you provide us with any more details? Well, it's not a complicated tale to tell. Someone took the cigarettes that were in this cabinet. This is a medical office. Why would you even have cigarettes here? Under my supervision, this factory has observed a no smoking policy for the last several years. Any confiscated tobacco is kept in here. Which would mean that anyone who's had anything confiscated is immediately a suspect, since what was taken probably belongs to that individual to begin with. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm inclined to agree. It took so much work to get the smoking ban established. If I just let this go, it'll be completely undermine the entire policy. First of all, we should talk to the people that were smokers to begin with. Do you happen to know who they would be? My first suggestion would be Supervisor Travis from Operations. He's always been a heavy smoker. Plus, he's never really accepted the ban, so I'd say he's got motive. Okay, sounds like a good place to start, so I'll make a note of it. There's also Hugo in the design room. I think he's currently arranging a meeting in the first floor lobby. People who've worked here the longest tend to be the smokers. Okay. There's Travis from Operations and Hugo on the first floor. Is there anything else you can tell us? If not, we can get started. Well, I don't know if it'll be any use for you, but there was an eyewitness. Yeah, that might be a lead. And who might be this eyewitness? He's right behind you. Antoine. Hello, I'm Antoine the Cat. Cat? I did say that I wasn't sure it would actually help. That you did. But Antoine's a really smart cat. He might remember who took the cigarettes. Indeed, if you bring him along in your search, he might provide you with a useful clue. He may not have as good a sense of smell as a dog, but it's still quite impressive. I hope, anyway. Bring along some fresh milk. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to follow you. In light of the lack of other clues I'd like to try. Sure, can't hurt. If you find anything out, we'll be back to let you know. I'll be waiting. Whoever did this absolutely must be caught. Here you go, Anton. Some nummy milk. Okay, well, I don't still have the cat translation notebook, so... Operations is... It's like a... Huh? Does anything seem strange about this door to you? This room is, yeah, unlikely, but let's head on in and make sure. Alright.
What's wrong? Ah, Antoine, why are you so fussy?
What's this? Looks like we found the culprit. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Mr. Murdoch, you went to the clinic today, didn't you?
Huh? No, I didn't.
We're currently looking for the cigarettes that were taken from there. Would you mind if we search this room for a bit?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, we'll start immediately. In there? Let's try to find the key. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Sure thing.
We're just like... Examine the book on the desk. Found back room key. Dog. There's cigarettes right here. Found cigarettes. Haha, found them. Which would likely mean, no, Mr. Murdoch couldn't have. Well, it's a shock, that's for sure. I wouldn't have suspected.
No, you got it all wrong. This is all just one big misunderstanding. I was just gonna take one quick puff, then put the rest of them right back in the clinic.
Chief Murdoch, you had to come and explain this to Dr. Miriam. I have to say, I'm simply amazed. I never would have suspected you of all people.
I'm sorry, I just needed a smoke. Can't really explain it any other way than saying that the gravy got the better of me. Dr. Miriam, I really am sorry.
Mr. Murdoch, you know perfectly well that the rule has been in place for quite some time.
You're right. Coming up 10 years now.
Huh? Oh yeah, so where did this sudden uncontrollable urge come from then?
Honestly, I'm not so sure myself. After we had that horrible power outage, I've heard no end of complaints from the townsfolk. Guess it just got to be too much. I need a smoke to help me cool down.
Mr. Murdoch, I'm sorry, this is all because of what Grandpa and I did.
No, Tina, you haven't done anything wrong, so don't apologize. This doesn't really even have anything to do with the professor.
Maybe you should take a little break or something? It seems to me that this was all because of too much stress. I do understand your situation, Mr. Murdoch. I think that I'm willing to forgive and forget in this case.
But really?
Instead, I'm going to insist that you take a decent break. You're just going to ruin your health if you go on like this.
Alright, once things settle down a little bit, I'll plan on using some of my vacation time.
Still sorry for this whole mess, though. Oh, what? It's on or under the bridge. You need to focus on your health.
I will. I guess I'll be going now.
Well, that's kind of sad. It's not like he was trying to cause any trouble or anything. Be that as it may, the factory is still his responsibility. Well, if that much is true, I really must thank you all. You've handled this case brilliantly. You're welcome. I think half the credit has to go to Antoine, though. Yeah, no kidding. I'm glad my suggestion bore fruit. I trust you'll be nice to him if you should ever meet again. Of course. Well, thank you again for your help. I'll be certain to call upon you again should another incident arise. Glad to help. I think we'll be on our way then. See you later. It's a smoker's revolt. Trap Plains Road and Ritter Road. Oh my goodness.
We're good to go.
Can't tell if they're actually dwindling. I was thinking that maybe if I killed all the ones on the outside, then the treasure chest, there wouldn't be so many near the treasure chest. Could be wrong. Now there's still a whole bunch. Jesus Christ!
That's that. Let's move out.
Yeah, glad I got 152 experience from that. Goodness gracious. Ooh. Chaos bread? It's supposed to be a monster or something. Roadway? Am I on the roadway? Oh, so this is Elmo, huh? I like it. It feels homey. What's that smell? Joshua, did you? Oh, that's just the sulfur in the water. I guess that's just what happens when the water pours out of the hot springs, huh? Ugh, really? It smells like someone left out eggs out in the sun for a year. Well, if I hold my breath, it's not too bad, I guess. Key, it's not as strong as usual, though. There was hardly any steam coming in. Maybe it's tied to the pump breaking down. Want to go ahead and see about fixing it? Oh, the key to the pump shed is back at the inn. Mrs. Mao has it. We'll have to get that first. No problem. To the inn we go. God, how do you miss so much?
We're good to go.
We're good to go.
Oh my goodness.
Very cool.
Monsters appeared. Joshua.
We're good to go.
Well, down to Longbeard. Just is oh so very empty. Oh. Yeah, that would actually be really useful.
Very cool. Piece of cake.
Totally forgot about that.
Very cool.
Yeah. Shit.
Let's move out.
Back. Oh. Monsters. So maybe that.
hammy hand. Jerks used for covert ops, subtle with a matte finish. What the hell is matte? Why is he finishing? Let's see. God damn it. Alright.
Piece of cake.
Tavia save. It's empty. This is not entirely unexpected, right? Damn. God damn it, there are so many monsters in this.
Piece of cake.
Nice. Cavalier kill. Way to be thorough. Oh. Is that a weapon? Oh yeah. It's definitely for the other guy, the big sword man. Oh, that does refill this. Didn't check out all the monsters, of course.
Yeah, that one this time too.
Piece of cake.
Jack 3.
Yeah.
Minuses your defense by 15. Oh no, that's hers. You know what? I'll take it.
We're good to go.
Middle. Absolutely not worth it.
Piece of cake.
No soup for you.
That is good. Okay. Oh, I missed these two treasure chests. That was definitely a bit of a longer excursion. Okay. I went to Wolf Ford, I went to the New Tower.
Piece of cake. Scary. Piece of cake.
That looks like a monster. I got the combustion engine, and then I just kind of was doing the other side quest. Oh, that was fun. But yeah, that's what I'm up to. Well, I'm glad that you're getting very close. Man, how many fuckers are gonna pop up here? That's prologue.
Prepare to begin.
I don't believe so. Yeah, it's a single attack. course, I'm not close enough.
Prepare to be
Thank you. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, spawn enemies should not be able to continue to spawn enemies. Like, that's kind of fucking crazy. Like, I was able to use smoke screen, it looks like, and that seems to be working, but like... like, I'm imagining that I've been getting a lot of experience, but that doesn't make this any less annoying. How many enemies did I find? Like, 20? Okay, there we go. Well, she got a lot of experience from it anyway. Fair enough, fair enough. Back to the town. Let's turn in our stuff. That's it. Strat plans. What was the other one? Trap Plains Road. Okay, that should be enough sneaker test. I think that was on the 4th floor. Hi there, Terry. You've done plenty of walking. Ah, thank you. If you'll just let me examine the shoes for a moment. Impressive. The soles are extremely worn down. It looks like I selected poor materials in its making. Yes, I'd call the test a huge success. Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid you were going to say that you needed us to do more walking. Thank goodness. So there were no problems? No sudden slips of the material going rigid? Nope, it all went fine. They fit great and were as comfortable as a worn-out old pair of shoes. True Stregus through and through. Ah, yes, you're a big fan of the Struggle brand. Perhaps I should give you a gift then. Since you exceeded my expectations in the test, I'll give you an equivalent bonus. Receive Beta Strega. Are these what I think they are? They're a reference copy of a new product line. It hasn't been announced yet, but they should be available in stores soon. Are you sure it's okay for us to have these? Yes, we've already passed this phase of development, so I don't need them anymore. I'd rather they be on the feet of someone who could appreciate their true value. Well, thank you. We got help with development and get a brand new pair of pre-production sneakers in the process. Best job ever. My sentiments exactly. Thanks for your efforts in testing. My research results are sure to be certified. Good luck with your work. I can't wait to see the next new product. Yes, I'm reporting these results to my boss right away. Thanks for everything. See you later. Okay, and then there's one other main side quest, and then... man. Oh, and Super Monkey Ball? Yeah. Super Monkey Ball! A little tough. Yeah, that would probably do it. To be fair, I just turned it to the hardest difficulty possible. Alright, Wolf Fort. Yeah, I never got good at Super Monkey Ball. It was one of those things where it's like, I know that it's possible, because a lot of people would just say like, oh yeah, I can beat this game without a problem, but like, yeah, that ain't me. Let's see. It's a lot of control. Gotta really get that ball handling skill upgraded. Yeah, that's the game was definitely not. Oh my goodness! Holy moly! Yeah, it might be programmed on the web browser to use WASD, but that is not how the game was intended to be played. So. Yeah, that sounds like one of the worst ways you could play Super Monkey Ball, honestly. Because the reason it worked so well on the GameCube was because the GameCube controller had very specific... The analog stick on there is incredibly specific. It's very nice. So yeah, having to deal with... yeah, not good. Yeah, if you can't get past that level, I'm gonna recommend just to... I mean, if you can emulate it.
Let's move out.
That does require a lot more. So. Or maybe just go to the easier levels. The ones where maybe you would be able to get away with only using 4 of the available, what, like 32 directions?
Piece of cake.
Because I believe that the GameCube controller has more directions associated with it. GameCube controller analog stick. Information? These 6 use potentiometers to measure 360-degree range and are known for durability, though they are not clickable. I guess that's... It's... I know that it's a very good analog stick, so that's... It's why people usually complain about playing Super Monkey Ball on, like, the PlayStation. Because the... yeah. Anywho. Super Monkey Ball 2 is definitely made for more wide range of systems, so... if that one's playable on a web browser, I'd say to play that one. I'm guessing it's broken? Yeah, looks like it. This would have to happen in the middle of nowhere like this. Hey, what happened? Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle here. What's up with you two? Oh, that emblem. Might you two be... Yep, we're junior bracers. I'm Estelle and he's... Joshua, it's nice to meet you. You're awfully young to be bracers. Oh, I see. I've heard about you two. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Wong of the Ice Guild branch. Killica told me about you. So what brings you here? We're on an escort mission at the moment. Ah, hi. I have to go to Elmo. So I asked Estelle and Joshua if they'd come with me. Hey, now that I get a good look at it, you're Tina, right? You're on another errand for the old prof? It must be tough being that guy's gopher. So what happened here? You guys seem to be in a bit of a jam. I'm afraid so. I was escorting the transport vehicle to the Wolf War, but we only got this far before it broke down. I think the problem's in the orbital engine. It started rattling, and then before we knew it, well, here we are. Oh man, that stinks. Wait a second. There's a request on the bulletin board about searching for a haulage vehicle. Do you think this might have been Wong's transport job? No doubt about it. Well, at least the guild knows about us. Yeah, but your orbital engine's a wreck. Unless I miss my guess, you're gonna have to replace all your internal motivator organs. Huh? You can't fix it? The core of an orbital engine is a super delicate machine. You need a professional technician to give it that kind of complete overhaul. It just can't be done with simple tools. I understand. There's no way we'll get it repaired outdoors. Well, what's wrong? See for yourself. Monsters? Wong, look up! Wow, stay back, Bruno. Okay. Crap, there's more of them. Wong, you handle the ones back there. We'll take care of these. Alright. Alright, let's show these things who's boss. Yeah, I would say see if you have better luck with Super Monkey Ball 2. Again, just from what I know about the controller settings, I would believe that it would be better. 22. That should be all of them. Yeah, we got them. Well, thank goodness. Indeed, no casualties.
Oh man, my life flashed in front of my eyes. Now we're okay, but what comes next?
Good question. I think our first priority should be to get our vehicle moving again. But we can't repair it, can we? It sure won't be easy, which means that our only option is to change out the parts.
Manager of the transport vehicles is Prometheus from the Central Factory. You probably know where we can get the replacement parts we need. We'd have to go all the way back to Zeiss for that.
Ugh, I just don't know. What do you think, Bruno? Back to Zeiss then?
Probably won't do any good, but I want to try getting it to start for a little bit. If it starts, we're golden. If not, back to Zeiss we go.
That works. Gonna stick with it, huh? You know me. So I guess that means that we're gonna try holding out here for a little bit. That's fine. Just be careful, okay? Don't worry about us. If things start to look too risky, we're heading straight back to town. You watch yourself on the way to Elmo, okay, Tina? I will. If we get a chance, let Prometheus know what's up, okay? I'm pretty sure he's in the Central Factory, 3rd floor design room. Okay, we'll see you later. Take care. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Your name is Prometheus, right?
Oh, yes, that's me. What can I do for you?
I just need a few minutes of your time. We're actually looking for a vehicular orbital engine. We were told that you were the man to ask.
Well, let me think. Sorry, but I haven't the foggiest notion.
Huh? What do you mean? We heard that you were in charge of vehicles.
Ah, but that was years long past. I did carry out the task, but I switched duties from time to time. So in other words, I don't know exactly who you need to talk to. It's not me. I'm very sorry. Well, crap.
Is that all? I have a lot to get done.
Sorry for taking up your time. Excuse me, Dad.
I don't like this, but it's supposed to be a nice, easy task. Good deed we can do to get out of trouble. I wish I could be more help. Another means. Oh, speaking of which, you have an idea? What about, chapel thing? I mean, the computer? Didn't that have some information about haulage vehicles? Let's go take a look. Is that on the 5th floor? Underground factory entrance.
I really am just no good.
Okay, what's with the long face?
Oh, it's just that my superior's kind of peeved at me, my very beautiful superior.
So, did you want something? Yeah, I just need to ask a question. We're looking for a small orbital engine, the kind that fits into a haulage vehicle. This looks like the right place to find one. But do you know specifically where we should look?
An orbit for a haulage vehicle, huh? And what are you planning to do with it?
There's a vehicle up the road that's broken down. Looks like the orbital engine is the source of the problem.
Oh, okay, no problem. You're just looking to swap it out then. That shouldn't be too difficult.
Here you go.
It's the only one I got, so make sure you don't lose it along the way.
It's definitely a lot that you can do. This chapter. It's the last chapter. I had a fucking whole play that I read out, so. This has a lot more involved side quests. South and then east.
Cool. We did it!
So, yeah.
Let's move out.
They're just kind of off. How's it coming? Welcome back. I don't suppose you found us a replacement engine, did you? We sure did. Sorry we took so long. Oh, really? That's a huge relief. We tried everything I could think of to get this thing started. That was all for nothing. We were just about to give up and ready to see this. Really? Well, we made it just in time then. Let's go ahead and fill it up. Let's change it out. I'll help. And there we go. Let's give her a whirl. Yep, she's good to go. Nice. Now we can finally get that car going. Your grandpa must have trained you. You're young enough to still be going to Sunday school, but you're amazing with machines. Well, we're gonna get out of here. You guys be careful. We will. We'll talk again. Thank you for your help. Take care.
Let's move out.
Okay. Turn these ones. One other thing I was going to check out in bed. First, I should slot these. Okay. Alright, it's time for me to go to bed. What time is it? Yeah, almost midnight. Every time. Every time. It's like, oh, I'll just do this quick. And it's another 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, good night, Liddy. I hope that you have a very good evening, morning, sleep, hunk da shooda. Old man in a cartoon going. That's what I'm hoping. That's the kind of sleep that I bestow upon you.